Hey y'all, if you're not already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. We are definitely all on our journey to upgrade our lives, level up, glow up. And so if that's you, girly, or my guys, let's get straight into this video. And so the 3 challenges that I've taken on as of February 14th, Valentine's Day. So I celebrated Mardi Gras Fat Tuesday, which was February 13th. That is when I had my last drink. And yeah, so Lent, day 1 of Lent was February 14th. So I just made the first day of Lent the first day of my other 2 challenges. It was just easier to keep up with. Okay, so 75 soft. 75 soft is a challenge. They do like 75 soft, 75 medium, and 75 hard. And so I just decided to go soft. 75 soft, it is 45 minutes of training, 45 minutes of working out, essentially. You have to train for 45 minutes a day, every day, right? The second thing is minimal alcohol consumption. It's supposed to be no alcohol with the exception of special occasions like special events, celebrations, and social events. But for me personally, I'm doing no alcohol during 75 soft because 40 days of the 75 days is Lent and I'm not drinking alcohol for Lent. So I just decided for the whole 75, I just would do no alcohol. The next thing is going to be read a minimum of 10 pages daily. So reading a minimum of 10 pages for 75 soft also helps me with Lent because this is a part of my devotion. And then you're supposed to drink 3 liters of water for 75 soft. I keep specifying 75 soft because I'm kind of 75 medium because I'm trying to do a gallon a day. So I'm doing more than what is required on the 75 soft, but I'm just laying out the guidelines for 75 soft so that it is more approachable for anyone who might want to do it that isn't trying to go as hard. The final thing is to eat clean, and again that goes hand in hand with Lent because I'm fasting. So that's pretty much it for 75 soft. I'm 75 soft-ish, more 75 soft medium. And the next thing is the 100-day savings challenge. Okay, I'm sure you all have seen this everywhere. I initially saw it on TikTok, and it's crazy the timing that I saw it because I literally saw it on Mardi Gras Day. Okay, so this is what I saw on TikTok that prompted me to then call my sister like, hey, let's do this challenge, right? And so essentially this is what it is. As you can see, I'm gonna put it on the screen somewhere, but as you can see, basically on day 1 you save $1, on day 2 you save $2, on day 3 you save $3, on day 25 you save $25, on day 100 you save $100, right? So whatever number day you're on, that's how many dollars you save every single day for 100 days. And if you do that, you will have $5,050 after 100 days. Okay? Where this gets a little tricky is that, of course, when you're in the beginning days of your challenge, this is extremely easy, is lightweight, right? So it's $1 on day 1, $2 on day 2, $20 on day 20. But where it starts to get sticky is when you get into those bigger numbers and you're still saving every single day if you do this in a consecutive order, right? So once you get like to the 90s, it's okay, I have to save $91 today, $92 tomorrow, $93 the next. So essentially it's requiring you to save $100 a day every day once you get in the latter part of it, like, you know, essentially, right? Me and my sister split it up, but you have to keep track. I'm a bartender, so when on the days that I work, I leave with cash daily. I'm not waiting on a paycheck. I leave with cash daily. So she and I agreed that on the days that I work, we will knock off a big number. On the days that I'm off, we will knock off a small number. So let's say it's Wednesday and Thursday, right? So Wednesday I work. We're going to knock off day 100, $100. Thursday, I do not work on Thursdays. So we're going to knock off day 1, $1, right? But you have to keep up with how many days it is. So there's a chart and you can just X off what day you've done. But that's how we're breaking it up. We're not doing $100. So we knock off the big numbers on my work days, and on my off days, we knock off the small numbers, and then we'll meet somewhere in the middle, right? Which is a cool strategy. So now when I first told my sister about this, she's like, okay, that's great for you. You're a bartender. That's going to be easy for you to do. But for me, I get paid bi-weekly. Like, how do you expect me to do this? So I'm looking at her because you already have a side hustle. I'm like, little sister, Uber Eats, DoorDash, Uber, Lyft, you know what I'm saying? Whatever side hustle you have, I would use that to do the challenge instead of relying on your check. And also, it won't feel like you're taking away from yourself to do this savings challenge. I think it would be a very healthy thing for you. That's my suggestion for you all, because I know it looks so easy when you see it on paper or when you see it on TikTok and stuff. It's like, oh, they must be going to have to save 100, but not even considering that consecutive days you would be having to save that amount. And that just is very unrealistic for most people. Find a side hustle and use your side hustle to fund your savings so that you don't have to touch your regular income, right? And now we're moving over to Lent. Been a Christian my entire life. This will be my first time observing Lent. Like I said, I celebrated Mardi Gras at my job, and I did drink. That was my last. That was my last day drinking. And that's really the origin of Fat Tuesday. For those of you who don't know, like, you know, people will celebrate Mardi Gras or whatever, but that is why it's Fat Tuesday. Like, people are gluttonous. They eat, they drink, they party, they have a merry time right before they have to sacrifice all of these things for Lent, right? I did decide to do Lent this year, or observe Lent this year, celebrate Lent this year. And Lent is a 40-day fasting period and sacrifice period that is a commemoration of Jesus fasting for 40 days in the desert while he was being tempted by the devil, right? And the 40 days is from Mardi Gras, is from Fat Tuesday all the way up until Good Friday or Easter Day. So it is a celebration all the way up into his resurrection. Really, for Lent, you're supposed to give up meat. So you can still eat like seafood, veggies, but you're supposed to give up meat. Me, I already don't eat red meat. I'm mostly a pescatarian, but I do eat chicken sometimes. So, you know, obviously I'm giving up chicken by giving up meat, but I also challenged myself to go ahead and give up seafood as well, because I just felt like just giving up chicken wasn't a big enough sacrifice. And that's me personally, and everybody has their own thing, and everything is about your intention and what it really takes for you to minimize your distractions and really feel like you're sacrificing something during Lent. I gave up sexual immorality. Now, let's talk about that. So fornication, that is also masturbation. That is also just impure thoughts, anything sexual or any sexual acts, no sexual thoughts, no sexual. We're just giving up the sexual immorality. And that's why we have to umbrella it as sexual immorality, because you'll say like, oh, I'm giving up sex for these number of days. And people don't also consider the sexual acts that are outside of actual fornication or intercourse. So I don't focus on that. Like, I don't focus on what I can't do and the rules and da. Instead of focusing on what you can't do or focusing on what you're sacrificing, you should just be focused on, because then that becomes the new distraction. So the whole point of you sacrificing is to eliminate distraction. But if you're going to focus on what you're sacrificing, that then becomes a distraction from what you're doing. So I don't focus on what I can and cannot do. We are free will creatures. God gave us free will, but I think it is such a beautiful thing when you can lay yourself aside and put your wants to the side to focus in on yourself and God and your relationship with God, and just really just sacrifice. Because at the end of the day, and especially if you're a Christian, you know, Jesus paid the ultimate sacrifice for us all. And so it's the least you can do for 40 days is to sacrifice some food choices, some things that you know go against principle. What I'm hoping to gain from this trifecta of beautiful things is obviously weight loss, radiant, beautiful skin from all the water that I'm drinking, all the good food that I'm eating, and to just really elevate mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. I want to reestablish a connection with God. I'm just hoping to gain from this a stronger relationship with God as I'm moving into a new chapter of my life. I'm moving into a new space. Like, I'm getting older. I turned 27 this year. I cannot cannot believe it. Drop the 97 in the comments if you're a 97 baby. But yes, we're turning 27 this year. That is 3 years away from 30. Let that sink in. 30 is a very serious number. Sounds like a very serious number to me. So I'm hitting the ground running on everything that I said I'm going to do this year. So that starts with this YouTube video. I appreciate you all's support from it. And again, let me know if you have done any of these challenges, if you are doing any of these challenges, or if you're going to join me in any of these challenges. I will be back for an update video with you all on the 40th day of Lent, on the 75th day of the 75 Soft, and on the 100th day of the 100-day savings challenge. I will be back with an individual video for each. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for supporting, and I'm wishing you prosperity. If you're on the level up journey like me, go ahead and follow me on all of my socials. Everything is very diverse, so you're not getting the same materials, you're not getting the same content on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Facebook is kind of a recap of all of them, but you can follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram at I am Black Barb. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you all later. Love you, babe. Bye.